Hey, I'm Dale. Welcome to the JeepSolid Garage. The goal today is to disconnect this dash, see what wiring is behind it so we can remove that, maybe move on to the engine bay, disconnect the radiator, some of the components up there. If you're new to my channel, this is my 1958 CJ5. We're doing a tub off restoration, so be sure to like and subscribe to follow along on this adventure as we take this thing apart. Now my thought here is to disconnect the dash and kind of tip it forward so I can get to all the wiring and everything behind. I know I still have a bunch of cables and things connected, but I thought this might make it a little easier. Let's see what we find. As I think I mentioned in my last video, I love this thing. So in my last video as well, I asked for advice on that steering box. I really need some comments on that. I'm a week behind. I'm leaving that be. That's still setting down there. I just want to see what you guys think about the best way to get that steering column out and that steering box. So the way my videos are filmed and edited and produced, I'm kind of like a week behind. So I'm waiting for feedback on that and we'll go from there. And honestly, a little part of me is thinking, hey buddy, you're gonna get to rebuild a steering box. But if that's the case, so be it. Whew, there we go. Let's see what we got back here. All right, that's a little easier than looking from underneath, but some of these hard cables are preventing me from leaning it forward too far, so I'm gonna disconnect like the choke and defrost some of those cables. All right, some of this is for my own reference in the future. So choke obviously went through here, through that little bracket to the choke right there. That's kind of self-explanatory. But then the throttle comes up right here. So here's the throttle cable going in over there, which when you pull on it, what is that down there? I'm not honestly sure what that does on the side of the engine. You know what? I just figured it out. Myself, it's my own doing. Sorry, I apologize, dummy. That's where the gas pedal was hooked up. Yeah, that's your throttle. That's your gas pedal right there. Oh, yeah, I have no words. Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, what a dummy. But in my defense, that was like a couple weeks ago that I was actually doing that I was disconnecting the gas pedal and everything. And I wasn't looking at the whole picture of like what was going on. I was like, what's this connected up like this? I wasn't thinking of what I had done in the past. So anyways, I figured it out. Alrighty, with some of those cables out of the way, I was able to drop the dash down a lot farther. This will give me much easier access. So we can start disconnecting things. We got like the speed cable, temperature, fuel gauge, ignition, lighter, just a lot of wiring I'm gonna undo. So I'm gonna go through and start disconnecting all those wires. I'll label everything as I usually do with some painter's tape, keep track of it all. I'm not gonna bore you guys with that. In the next scene, we should have everything all in done here. And the dash is completely disconnected, yay! Obviously all the wires and gauges are disconnected. Got my wires all labeled nicely. Just got to feed them through the firewall there. And here we got the gauge, obviously disconnected, temperature, fuel, speedometer. We got lights, the ignition, wipers. What is that? I don't remember what that was for. Oh, that's the turn signal. And up next, I'm gonna start disconnecting some things from the engine. I had the idea of trying to leave it in running condition, but my plans evolved, it's changed. I've kind of come to my senses. That's gonna be a huge hassle. I need to drain the radiator, disconnect the hoses, just start getting things removed. So I'll start working on that next. Be sure to check out the Project Weldon shirts. That link is in the video description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day.